Now the thing about solvent is it's gotten incredibly expensive. Back in the day you'd fill up one of them parts cleaners with solvent and you'd go over there and put your carburetor in there and you'd wash your parts and stuff right there. This stuff's gotten so expensive nobody can afford to buy it anymore. So they sell it now in these little gallon cans with a little gizmo like this where you put your carburetor parts and you drop that down in there and you leave it and let it soak. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my carburetor parts in that. Oh, let's see. Let's put them all in that. Well, it's going to be hard to fit them all in there, ain't it? Oh, yes it is. I wonder if that goes all the way to the bottom. I'm thinking these big parts might just sit all the way down in the bottom of the can there. I wonder if they'll still let me get that down in there. Not so much. This other big part down in there, and I'll put this other part down in there. Now I still got a bunch of parts I need to get in there, so right beside this in the parts store they had a bucket of Purple Power. I've used Purple Power to clean you know, engine compartments and things, and it works real good. And I was thinking, man, if that Purple Power would work, if it would work as well as this stuff, it sure would be a lot cheaper. I think the whole big 5-gallon can of it was less than this little bucket of this stuff. Plus this stuff's it's so hazardous, you know, it's probably eating the skin off my fingers even as we speak here. Alright, so I need to put, see, I got a whole bunch of parts that need to go in that and get clean. So, I need to figure out how I'm going to fit everything in there. That's sort of what this basket is for. It's for taking all these parts, like these parts right here. Are my internal carburetor parts. Probably out of all the parts I got, they're the ones that need to be cleaned the most. What do I got over here? Wind up mixing up all my parts, but I don't care. I sort them all out if I can, you know. I'm smart. I'm very smart. That's what my mom says. I don't think I need that plunger in there. There's nothing passing through that. There's no gas that passes through it or anything like that. And this arm doesn't need to be in there. I have no idea what this thing is or does. I may have another one of these in my rebuild kit, but I'll drop that in there just in case. I don't need that spring in there. I've got a couple of these little valve doohickeys. I'll put them in there. Clean them out. There they go. I'll put my little valve from my, usually they'll give you a new one, but just in case they don't, I'll put my little valve from my float valve and the little float thing that goes with it down in there. And what else we got here? I think these are all outside parts. I do have a screw-in needle valve there that I'll drop in. I'll drop that in there. And I think the rest of these are all outside parts. I can clean them with parts cleaner. So, with that said, I can get them down in there. If I can get this arm to come off the side of this thing, of this basket. Because I can set that down in there. That would be good. See if that works. Oh yeah, that works. Okay, so I'm going to put the lid back on here and close it up. That's pretty good rhythm. And all of this can sit until I come back to it tomorrow. So there's that. Yeah. Let's see what else we can get into. I know that, I'll tell you about that in a second. The instructions on the solvent bucket over there, and it said to soak parts for 15 to 30 minutes, not to soak aluminum parts more than 4 hours. So rather than leaving them overnight, that will allow me to pop everything out of there in about 30 minutes from now, and wash it all up, clean it all up, have a look at it, and well, maybe we'll get that thing back together today. Who knows? It could happen.